Hi, my name is Shamsunder Talreja, and I run a company called JetSet Capital. I'm predominantly a strategy consultant and an investor, and I'm from the financial services space. I've been investing on KredX for almost 2 years now. I've been an early adopter on KredX. My experience on KredX has been smooth, seamless, exceptionally. The dashboard is very friendly and it gives me a good view of where my funds are. So the returns on KredX, I tend to compare it to other saving instruments like FD, postal saving bonds and debentures. So when I benchmark it to that, I think KredX is a new asset class and it's comparably gives you higher returns and gives you the same safety of those instruments. So it depends on the company structure. I mean, first and foremost, for the last 100 years, reputation stands the first thing that we look at. And if it's a listed company, I look at their performance on the stock market. If it's an unlisted company, I try to understand their series of where their money is coming from. Is it what series of funding it is? If it's a late stage startup whose discounts, whose invoices I'm discounting. So it's a mix of those things, Well, KredX has been offering us a whole bouquet of investments, invoice discounting options, and it's really a new asset class. And I just hope that KredX can come out with more business. We all are hungry for more business. So every investor's apprehension while making an investment decision is whether the company's safety is the most important thing. And especially new companies that have come up or new asset classes, new way of investing, everybody is a little skeptical. So it is always about safety and reputation and KredX has stood up to that. So my experience with KredX overall has been smooth, seamless, and we all have a dedicated RM to us. So they're just a call away, and we're pretty happy with the person I'm dealing with. Smriti has been very kind. She connects immediately. She offers me the deals that I tell her to look out for, and it's been a pretty good experience, I would say. I would say again that the reason why we've chosen KredX over other products is there's no product like KredX right now, and they're the early adopters, and they're the ones who probably the pioneers of getting invoice discounting online in India. And there's no such other company or product that we see exist. And KredX is pretty much running smooth, and we're happy to invest in this new asset class. Hassle-free. The benefits I feel of investing on KredX is that you can 24-hour check in and see your balances, and it's an hassle-free. You're not following up on the investment, and the alerts to you if your money comes back. And off late, what I like with KredX is that even your unutilized money is going to a liquid fund, so which also gives you some return. So overall, it's your money is working for you 24/7. I remember one of my best customer service experience from KredX was that I was in Singapore and I didn't have my India number, and the OTP that you get for investments had come on my India number, and my phone was switched off. So that time I could go online and just change my number, and I got an OTP on my Singapore number, and I was able to make that investment, and that was a really aha moment. I was like, okay. You're traveling around, and in any part of the world, I can still continue making my investments. So that was a memorable experience. Well, I'm a tech angel investor, and so I like to fish around for new styles and ways of businesses, and I'm an investor in smaller tech companies. So since I was in that ecosystem, I did meet KredX in the early days, and decided to be associated with them and start the business with them. Would I recommend KredX to others? Absolutely yes.